Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another early gameplay preview. This time we're checking out Mars Horizons. This game was developed by Auroch Digital and published by the Irregular Corporation, and releases here in a few days on November 17th, 2020. If you're interested in launching your own, space organization and want to start the game, it's currently available for pre-order. We'll have a link down in the description, and if you want to, explore your own space and dive into greatness. This game's actually a lot of fun, and it's on sale for a discount if you pre-order right now, to where you'll save 10%. So I encourage you to check this game out. I'm going to do a little differently. Instead of just showing you the gameplay, I'm going to kind of just talk a little bit and explore. So in the game, you run your own space agency. You kind of start at the very beginning of the space race. You do all kinds of research, missions, base development. There's a massive research tree here, from missions to buildings to vehicles and so many things that you do. You manage all kinds of missions, whether they're deep into space, exploratory testing, or just doing, planetary based missions, or just special requests to try to become the biggest and best space agency there is. You also get to manage your own crew, build out your own base. You kind of get to lay this out and arrange it however you want. And you have to research all the buildings, and sometimes you have to build and destroy things. So it's a really cool simulation game. There's also a diplomacy system where you have relationships with other nations. As you can see, there's a nation or two that just doesn't really like me, but you can also go on joint missions and work with other countries. Maybe I'll get the Soviet Union to like me. They just don't like me right now because of some prior decisions I've made. It is a really fun game, and it's actually rather challenging in terms. I have yet to be first into space, yet to be first on a planet or anything like that, so it's kind of just going at my own pace. But it's a really fun game. You get to control every aspect, from the way you research your paths to the ships that you build and the modules, down to just preparing for launches. So once you've acquired, your ship and everything that you need, you go in here. If it's a crewed mission, you'll assign crew. If not, you can set up training to, better your chances and rewards, and then you pick your launch dates. And based on when you pick those dates, there's risks. You could lose your craft, lose bonuses. Sometimes you need to push out years in advance doing what you're doing. So as you can tell, it's really bleak trying to launch anything right now. So I have to find like the right windows and wait long enough to really set myself up for success and hopefully not go backwards. And you can run multiple missions at a time, which is what makes the game really fun. And you can simulate till your next phases. You don't have to sit stagnant forever, pushing buttons over and over. And what you research and develop will determine really what you can do in the future. So if you want to do crewed missions, if you want to do spacewalks, I just recently finished a orbit to Mercury, which took me a little bit of time. And what's cool is, as you do these missions, you also get to participate in these mini games. So when your missions go into space, you kind of do these like strategy combination style puzzles. We might get to see one here in this animal in space mission, and they're actually really entertaining and fun. If you are a fan of, I know there's another space game on the console called Kerbal Space Program. That one's a lot more complex in the things that you create. Mars Horizons is a lot more user-friendly. I feel like this is a much easier pick up and play. And then if you wanted to get something more in-depth and challenging, Kerbal would be your next step up.
4, 3,
Let's launch our
2,
ship real quick.
1. We have liftoff.
And what's really cool with this game that I really enjoy is they show you everything. Your interactions in mission control, penalties that you can get launched at. Like, you can lose your spacecraft. You can lose the personnel that you built and formed your space agency. You're effectively controlling people's lives, and it's a really fun, enjoyable game that I've had a lot of fun with. And you start out really basic, just trying to get something into space, and then work your way up all the way into these crazy missions that's just, can I get from point A to point B? And then once you're actually in your missions and in space, you do these sort of objective command style things where you have these goals in the top where you need to build, comms, data, power, whatever the minimum requirements are, and then the optional bonuses to get better rewards. And you have so many turns to do so. It's a really creative, clever way to combine a few different playstyles of, gaming into a little bit of a different mechanic. And then even when you're doing that, it's all chance if you get it. You want to land in this kind of blue grid, and if you land in the green, even better. But if you land in the red, it hurts you. And then as you get into more complex missions, there's just harder and harder challenges ahead. And it's really, really fun. Like, it's weird to say that I'm excited to be challenged in a game like this. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to us getting a review up on the channel and giving you all a lot more opinion as we dive further into this game. But we just wanted to showcase a little bit of the game off ahead of a review, ahead of release, and let you really see what this game's all about. Outside of that, guys, if you want to pick up Mars Horizons, there'll be a link down in the description where you can pre-order now. Like I said, save an additional 10% while you can. Outside of that, we'll finish up this mission, and then we'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the video, have any questions about the game, anything like that, let us know in the comments. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it really helps us grow and be able to bring games and content like this early to you guys. But outside of that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of this mission. Hopefully we succeed.